Mayor Romanek?
Here.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Here.
Commissioner Sui?
Here.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Here.
Commissioner Casabun?
Here.
Maybe any pastors in the building? See nobody? Can we please stand and salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This meeting is being conducted in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act of 1975, was advertised, posted, and made available to the public as required by statute. The municipal clerk is directed to include a statement in the minutes of this meeting. Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
Yes, Mayor, we have an ordinance to add, an ordinance amending Millville Code Chapter 30, Land Use and Development Regulations to permit Class 5 cannabis retailer and Class 6 cannabis delivery licensed facilities in certain zoning districts within the city.
Thank you. Public comment on agenda items only. If anybody from the public would like to comment on the agenda, please come to the podium, state your name, and limit your concerns to approximately 5 minutes.
Mary Messick here of Millville. On the agenda, there's this thing dealing with the cannabis. I understand the city needs money. A previous commission said, no, we would just settle for the growing of it. And the growers would be distributing it to the retailers. But there's places already here I've personally seen where people have gone in and gotten this stuff already. So to me, having this being said that it would be in a designated area away from the basic public makes no sense to me, considering we've already got enough addictions within this city, and nothing's been really done to more or less help those that are addicted already to whatever it may be, whether it's alcohol or drugs, to get off of it, which I know how that system works, being in a medical field, even though I'm retired now from it, but nonetheless, I still stay updated with it. Allowing it in this city really isn't making any sense. It's contradicting yourselves. And I thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mary.
Good evening, Patricia Kears, 409 Peach Drive. I have a question on resolution number 3 about the, I guess it's a sewer line on G Street that's being relined. Where exactly on G Street is that?
That's exactly what I'm looking for in the packet right now.
Do you want to answer now?
Go ahead, if it's quick.
I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think it's over like 8th, 9th Street area. The issue is there's infiltration coming in the sewer pipe. We're permitted to do testing for PCBs in that area. The lining of the pipe is to prevent the infiltration to the sewer main.
Okay, thank you.
But the exact location, I would have to.
I just wondered what section, but that's,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's in that area.
okay. And then I have a question on resolution 4 and 5. Actually, they're the same questions for both resolutions. There are a couple questions. First of all, why is this not being bid as fair and open? If it is, and is this a continuation of work by the same company that's already involved in the same project? Will there be additional costs on top of this? And finally, is this coming out of the bond money for the upgrade to the water and sewer system?
Which one?
3 and 4.
4 and 5.
4 or 5. Right underneath the other one she has.
Yeah, it's for the Iron Avenue pump station, but It's available funding for previously approved bond is the note that I have,
Okay, so it's from the bond?
from a previously approved bond, yeah.
Okay, and then, is it the same company that's been doing the work?
Xylem is the supplier. We're purchasing the flight pumps from them.
Okay,
And then for the bypass pumping, it's for while we're doing the work. It's just a temporarily setup just to keep the water flowing.
okay. And then I have a question on the cannabis ordinance.
Oh, I'm sorry, not to cut you off. I do
That's
have a
okay.
note for that, for the bypass pumping. That's coming out of the sewer budget.
Oh, that's coming out of the sewer budget, okay.
Yeah, I do have a note for that.
Okay, thanks, Steve. The cannabis sales, are they going to be north of Broad Street? Is that how I'm reading this?
Correct.
All of it will be north of
For
Broad?
downtown commercial.
For downtown.
For the DC zone.
Downtown includes what, just High Street?
Main to Broad.
Main to
Yeah,
Broad
the-
on
I don't know
High?
the exact area of downtown commercial, but the sale of cannabis will be allowed past Broad Street on High Street
From Broad Street out.
towards Sharp second merger.
Okay, so, the attachment, the, schedule of the district regulations for regional commercial district, where exactly is that? It's the third one down, and it's got all blanks. There aren't,
Rock, doesn't that designate that that is out of, that is not accepted in the retail cannabis map? I see just what she talked about here. There should be another one down further also. It's attachment 1.
You mean the RC zone?
Yes.
yeah,
And your question is why aren't there
What-
any bulk standards for that?
yes.
Regional curious. The rest of them are filled in. I'm just curious. I'll get you more information on that while we.
Okay, and the other question, or the other comment I have is, I think cannabis sales on High Street is a big mistake. I don't think we should go there. I still think it should be kept in the industrial zones, and I think it's asking for trouble. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kears. Seeing no one else, I will close public comment on agenda items. Any presentations?
There are none.
Bills?
Make a motion to pay the bills?
Second motion.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes. Reports of commissioners. Commissioner Hewitt.
Yes, first I'd like to make a motion to receive and file the police and fire department EMS reports for the month of May of 2025.
Second.
We have a motion and a second for Commissioner Hewitt to file the police and fire reports for the month of May. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
If I may, just want to throw this out there. Police Youth Week is coming up. This year it is going to be from August 18th to the 23rd for ages boys and girls, 13 to 17. They'll leave out back here by the ball fields. You'll drop your kids off. You'll see them a week later at Lakeside when they graduate. And believe me, it's a good thing. Years ago, my grandson went through it, and with him going through it, kids that he grew up with and stuff, they went to it in different years. When you drop the kids off to PAL, to Police Youth Week, and they come back home a week later, you get a different kid back home. So anybody that's interested in that, you pick up applications at the PD, and it is well worth it. Space is limited, so if you're considering it, please stop by the PD and pick up an application. It will be a great experience for your kid, boy or girl. That's all, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Hewlett. Commissioner Sui.
Yes, first our upcoming events. We're looking forward to our annual 4th of July celebration on Friday at Union Lake Park. It starts at 6 p.m. It's a high-energy R&B band. The music will start our event. While our next band, Delirium, is getting set up, we will have our yearly watermelon and pie eating contest. Delirium is an awesome local rock band, and of course, we will end our evening with the fireworks at 9 p.m. Bring your lawn chairs, sit back and relax and enjoy the evening with us. Starting next Wednesday, July 9th, our 10th annual Play Streets. Make sure to join us each week as we have tons of fun at each one from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Pine Street between 2nd and 3rd Street. Grants. It was previously mentioned that several people wanted to, help with grants, volunteer. Why you can't, we can't let you apply for them. My department would appreciate the help. So if you want to help with writing grants, please contact the Recreation Department at 856-825-7000, extension 7394. In fact, you will see a grant on the agenda tonight that one of our Parks employees applied for. Next, cleaning of the railroad tracks has been arranged for July 12th. Through coordination with the Department of Public Affairs, we reached out to the railroad. We asked them if we had volunteers, could we clean it up? And they said, you give us a time. So we don't want to get anybody run over by a train. And they said they would send somebody. So the time is yet to be worked out, but it will be done on July 12th. We have volunteers. And this came about as a conversation after the last meeting with Mr. McQuaid and Mr. Dave Summers, was saying, hey, do you think we can do anything? So I thought about it for a couple days. I asked the Department of Public Affairs to reach out to the railroad, and this is what we came up with. And that's all I have for now. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Sui. Commissioner Cosmoon, go ahead.
All right, let me see, streets and roads. Typical cleaning up tires, et cetera. There were 394 street sweeping tickets written. They did collect 5,200 bags of loose leaves and clippings. The Vector has been in the 3rd Ward cleaning storm drains, and with this rain, they'll be back there again tomorrow. Potholes are being filled as we are made aware of them, so you are our best person to let us know. If you see a pothole, give us a call. Streets and Roads is working with the engineering department to abate some major flooding issues throughout the city. Any questions, give the Streets and Roads a call, 856-825-7000, extension 7388. On a brighter note, I'd like to say congratulations to Randy Quay for passing all of his CPWM, Certified Public Works Management classes. Once he takes this final exam, he will get his certification, which will be a great asset for the city of Millville. Congratulations, Randy. And recycle and clean communities. Damaged carts have been replaced. They delivered 10 sets of carts to 10 units that previously didn't have them. We have sold 15 extra carts to residents. 217 violations have been issued, 9 tickets were issued. That's from Chris Finch, or Recycling Coordination. I think that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Cosmoon. Vice Mayor Watson, go ahead.
For the wastewater treatment plant, 3rd secondary clarifier upgrade, material was delivered to the wastewater treatment plant on June 19th and June 20th for the project. For the wastewater solids dewatering project, tomorrow morning, we have scheduled a meeting with ACOM to discuss 100% design drawings. Ireland Avenue pump station upgrade. The contractor is expected to reach Fulton Street and Park Avenue intersection, manhole next week. For the Laurel Lake water distribution, I want to thank the engineering department that submitted an application on June 26, 2025 to the NJ Water Bank. The Laurel Lake water distribution system application included a new supply well treatment plant and above grade storage tank. The grant can allocate up to $2 million in design assistance. We had a emergency water main installation on Homestead. The water utility crews responded to the Homestead Avenue main break on June 21st, 2025. The water department repaired a transite main that was installed in 1967. The water main was declared an emergency to replace on Homestead from Hayes Avenue to Glenside with a reconnection to Harrison. The work includes new services to the residents in that area, and the job is expected to be done and completed within 2 weeks. That item is actually on tonight's agenda for approval. Citywide meter upgrade. We are experiencing many complications with installs. A meeting was scheduled this week, but we had to postpone it to next week. The Wade Boulevard drainage improvements. Thank you to Public Works for working on the project with engineering. 2026 municipal aid grant for the 9th Street corridor. I want to thank the engineering department again that met the deadline for submittal for this project. The 9th Street corridor project was planned around the newly installed water main replacement of an aging 6-inch diameter transite main and lead services line repairs. The grant award amount is over 1.1 million. So thank you to the engineering department.
1.18.
Yeah, something like it.
Yeah.
I was keeping it simple terms. And congratulations to Mr. Clay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Watson, and all the well working between the departments getting this all roads paved, roads becoming to be paved, and work underneath the roads being completed. So I appreciate all the departments working well.
It's really a group effort. A lot of commissioners were involved in this, and our engineering department's working hard. So it's just a big group effort. So thank you to everybody involved.
Absolutely. Zoning Board will have a meeting finally on tomorrow, July 2nd at 6 p.m. Planning Board will meet on July 14th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. 201 code enforcement violation notices were issued for 367 total code enforcement violations for the month of June. 534 rental inspections in the month of June, including 4 apartment complexes. The CBDG 5-year consolidated plan and 2025 annual plan draft is available for public review through July 12th. This can be found on the Housing and Community Development page on the city website, and comments must be received by July 12th. I'd like to congratulate the Millville Senior High School class of 2025 on their graduation. It was extremely nice and hot on the 23rd when they conducted graduation, and I was worn out from work, but congratulations to all those, and you all deserve a brighter future and learn from your experiences here in the city of Millville. On this past Saturday, I attended remembrance ceremony of Sam Donovan. Sam Donovan was our muralist here for the Millville Airport, as well as that big, beautiful mural that you see on the facade of City Hall of the pilots and of those 14 pilots that we lost during training during World War II. Many of his memorials are seen out at the Millville Executive Airport, and I hope everybody gets to see it. He doesn't sign his murals and paintings because he doesn't want his name to be remembered. He wants the paintings and the murals to be remembered by what they tell the story or give the life to. So just keep his family. I got to meet his spouse and his children on Saturday. The Millville Army Air Force Museum did a fantastic job at putting this all together. So just remember the Sam Donovan and who he did and what he did for the city of Millville. Ordinances in the second reading.
An ordinance to amend the salary ordinance.
Make motion?
Second motion.
We have a motion and second.
We do have a public hearing tonight as well, Mayor.
We have a motion and second on ordinance for salary reading in the ordinance in the second reading, item number 1. Any comments? We're now open public hearing on this ordinance. If anybody from the public would like to comment. Seeing nobody, I will close public comment. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
An ordinance for second reading, item number 2, an ordinance authorizing the city of Millville to acquire property known as 24 East Oak Street.
Make motion?
Second.
We have a motion and second. Any comment? Will I now open this to public comment on this ordinance only, if anybody from the public? Seeing nobody, I will close public comment on ordinance in the second reading, item number 2. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Ordinance for second reading, item number 3, an ordinance approving an agreement of sale that would authorize the city of Millville to convey a deed of easement to the state of New Jersey.
Make a motion.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second for ordinance in the second reading, item number 3. Any comments? I will now open public comment for this ordinance. Seeing nobody, I will close public comment. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes. Ordinances in the first reading, please.
Ordinance for first reading, item number 1, capital ordinance providing for the purchase of a used ambulance by the city of Millville and the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, and appropriating $20,000 therefore.
Make motion.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second for ordinance in the first reading, item number 1. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Ordinance for first reading, item number 2, capital ordinance providing for the purchase of information technology and related equipment for use by the water and sewer utility by the city of Millville and the county of Cumberland, New Jersey, and appropriating $22,000 therefore.
Make motion.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second for ordinance in the first reading, item number 2. Any comments?
Yeah, this is just for water and sewer for computer upgrades.
Interesting. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
We have ordinance for first reading, item number 3, an ordinance amending Millville Code, Chapter 30, Land Use and Development Regulations to permit Class 5 cannabis retailer and Class 6 cannabis delivery licensed facilities in certain zoning districts within the city.
Make motion.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second and ordinance in the first reading, item number 3. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
I would like to abstain.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes. Resolutions, please.
Resolution item number 1, resolution authorizing the discharge of mortgage for 2132 Wheaton Avenue.
Make motion.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 2, resolution requesting approval of items of revenue, National Opioid Settlement Grant.
Make a motion?
Second.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 2. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 3, resolution awarding a non-fair and open contract to Able Recon LLC.
Make motion, and with that, I have certification of funds in the amount of $19,275, signed by our Chief Financial Officer, Susan Quinones.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 3. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 4, resolution awarding a non-fair and open contract to Xylem Water Solutions, Inc.
Make motion on resolution item number 4. With that, I do have certification of availability of funds in the amount of $128,293.98, signed by our CFO, Susan Quinones.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 4. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 5, resolution awarding a non-fair and open contract to Xylem Dewatering Solutions, Inc.
Make motion on resolution item number 5. With that, I do have certification of availability and funds in the contracted amount of $19,339.54 by our CFO, signed by our CFO, Susan Quinones.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second, resolution item number 5. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 6, resolution awarding a non-fair and open contract to Italiano Bros Truck Repairs.
Make motion, and with that, I have certification of funds in the amount of $19,839.53, signed by our Chief Financial Officer, Susan Quinones.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 6. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
Yes.
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 7, resolution authorizing the ratification award of an emergency contract for the Harrison Homestead Water Main Replacement.
Make motion on resolution item number 7. With that, I do have certification of availability of funds in amount of $145,000 signed by our CFO, Susan Canones.
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 7. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 8, resolution authorizing the Sustainable Communities Grant application funded by Atlantic City Electric.
I make a motion,
Second motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any comments?
Yes, this is the grant I was talking about that was prepared by Brooke. Hopefully we'll get it for benches on our walkways.
Nice. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 9, resolution approving alcoholic beverage license renewals for the 2025-2026 license year.
Make motion?
Second.
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 9. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 10, resolution authorizing special assessment of municipal liens for certain properties incurred by Millville relating to Board and Secure.
Make motion.
Second motion?
We have a motion and a second on resolution item number 10. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 11, resolution authorizing special assessment of municipal liens for certain properties incurred by Millville relating to cut and clean.
Make motion.
Second motion?
We have a motion and a second. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes.
Resolution item number 12, resolution authorizing tax and utility adjustments.
Make motion.
Second motion?
We have a motion and a second on item number 12. Any comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hewitt?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Watson?
Yes.
Commissioner Casabun?
yes,
Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Mayor Romanek?
Yes. Seeing no new business, we have now reached our public comment portion of our meeting. Anyone who would like to address the commission, please come to the podium, state your name, and address your concerns. Please limit your concerns and comments to approximately 5 minutes. Please be courteous.
Gary Meyer, Millville, New Jersey, owner of Gem Enterprises at 826 Columbia Avenue. You know, I stood up here last meeting asking for Commissioner Hewitt to resign because he disparaged my name and falsely said that I had a dishonorable discharge. And that's all recorded. It's up on YouTube. You can Google his name. Additionally, he's engaged in misconduct and is a complete liability to the city. I would urge the commissioners to listen to the audio that I have uploaded, that he is engaged in official misconduct. This investigation is not over. I would encourage you all to respectfully consult with the solicitor of the city because you have liability. You already have a $1 million lawsuit, and we had a resident here that was talking about lawsuits. This is far beyond slander, defamation of character, tortious interference of business. I had the fire department sicked on me and went through all types of rezoning, inspections, and things like that. Just nonsense. Why? Because my file was thrown away at the city. Thrown away. My business occupancy, everything is gone. Things that I have copies of right here. It's all gone in the city. So we have somebody that completely disparaged me. So when you say thank you for your service, and like not standing up and screaming to resign, I question that, right? I served, I'm a disabled vet. This is nonsense what happened to me. It's one thing to disparage my record. It's another to put the city in liability. I've been on the radio and TV speaking about the city, doing different programs. I've always said this city was business friendly. I've supported Democrats, independents. I don't even know if we had any independents, but I probably talked to 5 past commissioners in the past couple weeks, just people that I'm friends with. I want to bring a couple things. You know, we have to be very careful not to weaponize government or anyone that speaks out against it. That's what separates this country from so many other countries around the world. And it's nonsense when we do it, and I've seen it here. I've experienced it. The fact that people aren't screaming up and down as other businesses and says, where's our records? And then I have to go through electric and fire and this and plumbing and all that. And my place passed. My place was already inspected by engineering and everything because you guys were going to buy it. Right? But it passed. But it's like really nonsense to have this. And I passed out some things to the commissioners. I had a fire at the building beside me on December 19th. Now, I'm not saying that's Mr. Hewitt's fault or Mr. Sui's fault or Commissioner Kosovo's fault. I have the person on film, 4K video, walking from the scene. I went out to the police officer and said, I have it, as it was on fire. He said, really? I said, yeah, look. I said, I got him at different angles, very distinctive walk. I uploaded him to YouTube, made him private because I don't want to disparage Millville. I sent him to the police officer. I then went to Commissioner Hewitt, and he said, later, oh, the owner doesn't want to prosecute. I believed him. That owner's Jack Narbit, and I talked to him. Jack Narbit is furious. He has no idea that anything was recorded. He lied about that, too, that anything was recorded. I also, good citizen, went up and talked to a detective in Millville Police and said, do you know why this isn't getting done? I have the guy on video. The other side of my building, 3 weeks ago, they set on fire in the back in the woods. They even know who did it. Who was arrested? Nobody. You're in charge of public safety.
Keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
Do you want my building to burn down? What is happening? We're harassing good businesses. I have a good business. I've been in business 29 and a half years. I never had a problem. Until now. Until now. We have the government weaponized anybody that speaks out. And now I have fires on both sides of my building. And nobody's arrested. I urge you, whether you have personality conflicts or not, this is nonsense. And if you think that Mr. Hewitt should still be commissioner, when he says that he's too stupid, his words, I'm not disparaging, it's his words that are recorded to write the statements that the chief of police of Millville is writing his statements while you're doing contract negotiations.
Mr. Myers, please wrap it up.
That is a conflict of interest. I urge you to speak to your solicitor. You guys have big liabilities legally. Big liabilities, and this isn't done, and you surely are not done with me. I'll be here every week speaking.
Thank you, Mr. Myers.
I have several different things I want to touch on. First of all, I wanted to commend the Board of Education. The graduation ceremony the other night, it was so hot. The heat index was 100 degrees. They had individuals out on the field. I watched the one individual. She was already suffering when they were making the walk around the field to take their seat. She barely sat down, and they came and they got her and took her off the field for a while. They went ahead and they kept such a close eye on our graduates. And I watched as they had cases of water and they were tossing waters to the graduates. I think that was very commendable. Now, I also wanted to go ahead and to share that complete care. If you know anybody that needs to see a doctor for anything, tomorrow, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock in Bridgeton, Complete Care will have a pop-up clinic. It doesn't matter what your insurance is. It doesn't matter if it's Medicare, Medicaid, or even no insurance. If you know somebody that needs to see a doctor, get them over there to Complete Care. It'll be on Irving Avenue. Now, I spoke before about our teen choirs. I am so proud. We get the athletics get so much recognition. Our performing arts, not so much. Well, Our chamber choir, after the Teen Arts Festival, they went to the state. They took the gold. They took the gold. They were so good. And I knew they were going to do good. They, for small and large vocal music, they took the gold. I knew they were going to do good because when they were performing at the Levoy, I watched the reaction of the judges. The judges were beaming. The judges were tapping their feet. They were bebopping in time with the music. So I knew our kids were going to do good. And sure enough, they took the gold. Then our madrigals, they went to Hershey Park. Well, they took superior rating. They took first in category. They took best in choir, and they also took the best soloist. I think our kids have really, our music directors, everybody has done a fantastic job with our kids. And like I said, I know the athletics get mentioned a lot, and I just wanted to say kudos to our kids in the performing arts. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cook. And yes, they do deserve all the recognition, as we do love the arts here in the city of Millville.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Pastor Tito Zamat from New Life Church, and I came because I oppose the cannabis, just like this lady has spoken about. Having a teenage son, I'm very active in the community, also as a police chaplain here. And just seeing what's happening in the cities, in the streets here, the drug infestation, the prostitution, everything that's happening. And I believe that as a city, we're going to do more harm what we're doing and what's happening now. I'm for our families, I'm for the community, for our neighbors, for our residents. Like I said, I have young teens. One's a freshman at Millville High School. One's coming up soon. He's going to be in 8th grade. Very active in sports, but we need to do something. And I believe bringing this cannabis in our city, I think there's other ways that we can make money, but we don't need more drugs. We already struggle with opioids, we struggle with heroin. Right now on Broad Street, you can see the hangouts that are happening right in front of Memorial. And it's getting to a point now, our children are being exposed, and we got to do better as a city. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Seeing no one else, I will close public comment on the agenda. Closing comments of commissioners. Commissioner Hewitt.
Nothing for tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. Commissioner Sui.
Yes, first I want to thank Keith Egan for serving on our Shade Tree Commission. He's leaving, so I want to thank him for his service. I'll address the cannabis pretty quickly here. I wish they had never legalized it. They did. That was out of our hands. After that, you outlined the problems that we have with us not selling it. Those problems aren't going to change one way or the other when we do sell it. So I think it's, again, the best decision we can make for the city, even though it's not a great decision overall. And it's unfortunate that it was legalized, but it was. Next. I'm going to address Mr. Meyer and the missing records. So a while back, we had hired a conflict counsel to investigate me. So part of that investigation was because I had files pertaining to Mr. Meyer's building brought to the administrator's office. Now, I had those files brought to the administrator's office because Mr. Meyer called me and told me there was paperwork missing from his file. I then discovered that there was an OPA request, and those papers weren't found in the OPA request. So knowing that there are additional files stored in other locations, I asked for those files to be brought to the administrator's office, which they were. When I checked those files, paperwork was indeed missing, Mr. Meyer had copies of things stamped by the city that did not exist in city files. So, you know, it makes me wonder why an employee would file a complaint about that, and part of the complaint was about that. To simply think that an elected official can't look at a file or having a file brought to an office is kind of ridiculous. Now, I don't think that investigation's over because there's other subject matter relating to that investigation that I'm not going to discuss right now. So that's all I'm going to say about Mr. Meyer tonight. He is right in some of those accusations. Well, I can't fathom that that paperwork was not intentionally misplaced or destroyed. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I want to address one other thing tonight, and that is the possibility of a shared services agreement between the City of Millville Sewer Utility and the Cumberland County Utility Authority that handles the waste for basically Bristol area. That's being headed up by Mr. Sorrow. There's been conversations internal to this CCUA, that's the Cumberland County Utility Authority. I don't think that will be a good idea for Millville. Those talks have apparently, I got word a little while ago, been pushed back to August. I suspect that's because there's an election coming up. What that will do is take revenue away from our sewer utility. It will cost us money to process waste that is non-residential, that is industrial waste from other areas of the county. It will be horrendously expensive to run all the sewer line that will be necessary. And before you vote for anybody coming up in November, I suggest you find out where they stand on this project. And keep in mind that one candidate, and you can look up who it is, you guys can all Google it, has previously wanted to privatize the CCUA and get money. And if this may lead in that direction. So look very carefully. I don't care what party they're in. I don't care at all. I care about the residents of Millville. So I was reading the other day, and I know you like quotes, but I'm going to, no, the mayor.
No.
He likes quotes. So I read something online, and I added a little bit to it. And I don't know who wrote the original, but some say that the internet has proven many of our traditionally held beliefs incorrect. For example, prior to the internet, we generally only accused one person of being the village idiot. With the advent of internet and social media, this assumption has been proven false. And this is especially evident as our election approaches. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Sui. Commissioner Casabun.
Okay. Glad to see the new ambulance, an additional one. That's going to be a benefit for Millville. Thank you to Brooke for writing that grant. Congratulations to our teens, the chamber choir and the madrigals and our performing arts. Also, I just want to make one big thing. Chris Finch, who is our recycling coach of Clean and Communities Coordinator, is reviving Adopt a Road program, and it's been several years since we've had individuals or organizations adopt a road. This past Saturday, I had the pleasure to meet some volunteers from the Millville Tiger Sharks swim team at the Millville Swim Club on South Wade Boulevard. They're adopting South Wade Boulevard, Orange Street. Their first cleanup on the road picked up over 50 bags of trash along with substantial amount of cardboard. And I'd like to thank them for setting an example of volunteerism in our community. We need it. If there are any individuals or organizations that want to become involved in any of our programs to adopt a road, the neighborhood, or drain, please contact Chris Finch at 825-7000 extension 7612, and he can give you more information on how to get involved and help make our community a little bit cleaner. It's a great way to give back to our community while setting examples to others to do the same. Anne Frank once said, "No one has ever become poor by giving." Have a great and safe holiday weekend. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Casabun. Vice Mayor Watson.
Just a couple of things. Thank you for everybody that contributed for polls and for the election coming up, for all the people that are providing services for that. Good stuff seeing Michelle from engineering getting her professional engineering, and Randy with his certified public works management. That's good stuff for the city.
Very good.
Congratulations to the class of 2026, or I'm sorry, 2025 for the city of Millville. And I'm actually going to steal a page out of Commissioner Sui's book. Last year, I think it was last year, he wished his wife a happy anniversary. So I thought that was pretty smooth. So I'm going to steal that. Me and my wife are celebrating 10 years. We've been together for 17. I know she's watching. Just want to tell her thank you and happy anniversary. That's all I have.
Well, now you're gonna make me have to say something that, because tomorrow I have one, and I won't even tell you how, 54 years.
Wow, I have a little bit to catch up on. That's all. Congratulations.
Now I have to say that on TV.
That was pretty smooth. I ain't got to get the
I'm gonna
flowers,
get a
just gotta
free meal out of
recognize.
that one.
Thank you for sharing that, Vice Mayor Watson, and congratulations to your 10 years, and all the best to the future of you and your wife. I hope the weather cleans up. You know, we had over 13 days of rain, and well, that was almost straight in the month of June. Now, as you can see, it's raining even more. I hope the weather holds out for 4th of July. It's our nation's birthday, and it's one of the great times to remember what our nation has gone through and celebrated and wept, but come out successful to be the greatest country in the world. And I leave you, everyone, each and every one with you with a quote. And before that, I hope to see you all out on 4th of July at Union Lake Park. 6 to 9, those two bands, the music absolutely floored me the first time that they played at Buck Park, 4th Friday, a year or 2 years ago. They are an energy-driven, fun musical group to start the party there, out there. I will be hosting the party, or hosting with QBC TV with Mr. Newell Brennan, as former Mayor Jim Quinn told me today. So I will all see you out there promptly at 6 p.m. on the 4th. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer someone else up. Mark Twain.